Hello, welcome to OnQA. So in this session, we are going to talk about how do we create the base first script, or how do we record and replay the scripts using the Selenium IDE. And once we are good with the record and replay mechanism, then we would continue to learn how do we create our own script. Instead of record and replay, can we design our own script in the Selenium IDE? And once we know how to create our own script, then to enhance the script and to debug the script and to execute the scripts in various format. So that's all the agenda in this session. Now let's continue to learn about how do we record and replay the first test script using the Selenium IDE. So that is the agenda. So let's get started. So let me open up the Firefox browser first, and then let's open the Selenium IDE plugin, and then we would continue to record the script. So let me just go and open up the Selenium IDE along with the Firefox browser. So this is the Firefox browser, and this is the application which we wanted to use to generate the script in the Selenium IDE. So where is the Selenium IDE? The Selenium IDE is, you can just go to tools and pick that from Selenium IDE option. So by the time while you click the Selenium IDE, you would see that Selenium IDE plugin or window initiated. So this is the first way where you can initiate the Selenium IDE. If it is not there, or if you don't find it, you can also see that Selenium IDE in the toolbar. So either way, you can just initiate the Selenium IDE plugin from the Firefox browser. Good. Once we have the Firefox browser and Selenium IDE, what is the next step? The next step is to continue to create the script. They continue to record and replay the scripts. So how do we do that? So let me parallelly place both Selenium IDE and browser. Now, by the time you initiate the Selenium IDE, you can notice that it is in recording mode. It shows now recording, click to stop recording. So it means that it's already started recording. If you don't want to go with this, just click on stop. Now there is no recording. Now you need to again click on start recording. So let me start, and this is my application. So what are the steps that I wanted to use for recording? I wanted to open the application, and I wanted to click on home link. I wanted to enter username. I wanted to enter password, and then I wanted to click on sign in. And once we logged in, I wanted to click on sign off. So those are my steps. So let's get started to record the same. Now since we are in the recording mode, as we discussed, let me click on sign in, and you can see that a step, click and wait, click on link called home and wait for some time, is recorded. Now let me enter username called OnQA. The moment when I enter username, you can see another line of command created called type. Earn QA on the username box. The next one, I wanted to enter password. I wanted to enter password again on the password box. Now you can see type, earn QA password and the password box. Now let me click on sign in. You could see click on sign in or login and wait. Now since this is loaded, I wanted to click on sign off, and you can see another method command created to say click on sign off and wait for some time. So this is what the script is being recorded. Now let me stop. How do we stop the script recording? Just click on the same button, and that means the script is stopped. The recording is stopped. Now how do we replay? Just go and click on entire suite execution. There are two levels of running. Running the script at a suite level, running the script at a test case level. We would come back and talk about what is a suite, what is a test case in the next one. But at this point of time, to make you clarity about the test suite is the combination of multiple test cases. Whereas a test case is unique. like login logout is a test case, and then registration is another test case, and then sign on or contact us is another test case, or finding hotels is another test case. So test case is nothing but a scenario, a group of steps under particular scenario, and those test cases would couple and make as a suit level, and we would come back and learn how to create a test suite and how to create a test case individually and how we can run these separately. Now let me just go and click on run at a suite level, because we have got only one test case, and you could see that it would just execute as it is. And this is the beauty of Selenium IDE, where it captures the script, where it captures the objects, where it captures the user activities and creates a script called Selenium script, and that is going to execute perfectly on top of the application. Now let me just go, and can you see the test case name is untitled, but I wanted to name it. Click on it and say I wanted to name that as my first test, and you can see that it's being changed. And now can you see fast to slow? What is that meaning? That means as you execute, it is running in a faster node. Let me just run it again, and you can see that in a rapid mode, in a fast node, it execute all the activities. I wanted to run slow, then you can drag the option so that you can control the speed of execution. And now when you say run, it would run slowly, step by step. Enter username, enter password, click on sign in, and click on sign off, go back to home page. So this is what the meaning of speed control. Now, this is all about just record and replay. In the next session, we would pick up and talk about the different options of the toolbar. And then we will talk about what is table, what is source, and what is test case, what is test suite, and what is this command, what is this target, and what is the value, and what is the select, find, and what is this meaning, what is this log all about, and how do we just go and run step by step, what is this base URL. There are so many things that we would learn and try to implement the same in the next session. So at this point of time, the agenda is to know about the simplest way how to record and replay. So thank you so much for watching the video. Let me summarize what we have discussed in this session. In this session, the simple agenda is to record and replay. And we know by the time how to record and replay. In the next session, we would concentrate more about how do we create our own scripts rather than recording. And how do we continue to do much more of the options, the segments, the layout, and the toolbar. And there are so many things that we need to learn and implement in the next session. We'll do that, and keep watching the videos. Thank you so much. Please visit earnq.com. There are so many videos, presentations, articles, books, PDFs with respect to automation, test management, performance testing, and functional testing. Thank you. See you again.